Attention passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. The latest news reveals that something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game with a direct impact on the Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run. A power shift is brewing that could leave a division rival stumbling for years, and we're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more and show that you're part of this. Family, let's help each other reach 8,000 subscribers by sharing with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, if you've been paying close attention to the Cowboys lately, you know there is a lot of excitement but also some real concern. We're nearly a quarter into the season, and the Dallas Cowboys, despite some bright spots on offense, are facing serious challenges on the defensive side of the ball. It's a story of contrast. Let's start with the offense because, honestly, it has been a bright spot. Under the leadership of first-year head coach Brian Schottenheimer, the offense has been thriving, firing on all cylinders. Dak Prescott, in particular, has been playing some of the best football of his career, looking confident, making smart decisions, and connecting with his receivers in ways that have fans dreaming about another deep playoff run. The running game has also stepped up, thanks to Javonte Williams, who has been a revelation in the backfield with his explosiveness, vision, and durability that can carry a team through the grind of the season. But here's the thing. As much as the offense is clicking, the defense has been, well, a story of struggle. And not just a little struggle, it's been a significant problem. The new defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, has yet to find his rhythm, and it's clear that adjustments are needed. There's a lot of blame to go around, and while Eberflus deserves his share for the struggles, some players haven't been able to step up and execute as needed. One of the biggest issues has been at linebacker, where Jack Sanborn's performance has become a real point of concern. Sanborn, once seen as a promising piece, has unfortunately turned into a liability. His grades from Pro Football Focus, sitting at 56.3 and ranking him 95th among 137 linebackers, are a stark reflection of this. That's not just a bad look. It's a glaring weakness against the run where he's been exposed, missing tackles and failing to shed blocks effectively. In pass coverage, his struggles are even more evident, often caught out of position or giving up yards after the catch. This isn't just about a bad game or a bad stretch. It's about a player who's been unable to meet the demands of the NFL at this level. The Cowboys, as much as they want to stay loyal, have to consider the bigger picture. And the bigger picture suggests that Sanborn might be on his way out, or at least on the verge of losing his starting role. But here's where it gets interesting. The Cowboys aren't just stuck watching this unfold. They have a real opportunity to make a move and improve their defense, and that move could come from an unexpected source. Now, pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. It's quick and makes a big difference, so thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. The NFL landscape is constantly shifting, and right now, the Cleveland Browns are making moves that could open a door for the Cowboys. The Browns have been active in the trade market, dealing away key players like cornerback Greg Newsome and veteran quarterback Joe Flacco. While those moves might seem minor at first glance, they send a clear message. The Browns are in rebuild mode and willing to move pieces to get draft capital or younger talent. Among these moves, there's a potential target the Cowboys should be eyeing: linebacker Devin Bush. Bush has been playing quite well this season in Jim Schwartz's defense, accumulating 36 tackles, a forced fumble, and a sack through just 5 games. His PFF grade of 84.0 is among the best in the league for linebackers, ranking 8th overall this season. A significant number, especially considering Sanborn's struggles. Bush's versatility is another huge plus, having played both outside and in the slot, which gives the Cowboys more flexibility in how they deploy their linebacker core. For a team relying heavily on Sanborn but seeing diminishing returns, bringing in Bush could be a game changer. Think about it. Bush is a seasoned player with experience that could immediately boost the Cowboys' run defense and pass coverage. And his performance in Schwartz's system shows he's capable of making a difference. Of course, the Browns might not part with him for nothing. Given that Bush is on a 1-year deal, they could be looking for a mid-round draft pick, maybe a 5th rounder. and the Cowboys could absorb his $3.125 million salary for this season without much trouble. It could be a smart investment to shore up a linebacker position that's been a sore spot for too long. But here's the catch. Sanborn's struggles are glaring, and the Cowboys can't afford to keep rolling with a player who's clearly not meeting expectations, especially when the team's hopes for a deep playoff run depend on a solid defense. It's no secret that Eberflus hasn't yet clicked, and some of his players, including Sanborn, seem caught in a cycle of underperformance. The coaching staff might need to make a tough call and bench Sanborn, at least temporarily, to shake things up and give others a chance to prove themselves. The Cowboys don't seem to be trusting their younger linebackers like Marist Liufau and Shamar James just yet, and Kenneth Murray has been inconsistent since he was drafted. So this trade window presents a genuine opportunity for Dallas to make a significant upgrade. Let's set the scene here. The Browns, sitting at 1-4, are clearly trending toward a fire sale, having already traded away key players and shown they're willing to move assets before the deadline. Their general manager, Andrew Berry, has been active in trying to reshape the team, and with so many NFL teams looking for that missing piece, the Cowboys should be poised to strike. Imagine the impact of adding a veteran like Bush, a player with proven NFL experience and a high level of production, to a defense that desperately needs it. It could be exactly what they need to turn the season around and build momentum heading into the second half. Of course, the offense is still capable of carrying the team deep into the playoffs, but the defense has to get better. If it doesn't, it's going to be another season where the offense outshines the defense, and the team falls short of their Super Bowl aspirations. That's why Jerry Jones, always looking for ways to improve the roster, should be on the phone with the Browns front office soon. A quick deal for Bush or a similar player could be the catalyst for a turnaround, giving the Cowboys the defensive boost they need to complement their potent offense. So, here's the big picture. The NFC East remains one of the most competitive divisions in football, and this kind of strategic move could be the difference maker. The Cowboys have a talented roster, but they need to address their defensive deficiencies, and they have the chance now to do just that. Whether it's acquiring Bush or exploring other options, the clock is ticking. The trade deadline isn't too far off, and every game counts more than ever. If Dallas wants to keep their playoff hopes alive and position themselves as serious contenders, they need to act fast. The opportunity is right in front of them, and it could be the move that elevates this team to new heights. This isn't just speculation. The signs are there, and the pieces are falling into place. The Browns are clearly open to selling, and the Cowboys have the draft capital and salary cap space to make a move happen. It's about timing, and right now the window isn't just open, it's wide open. To all the Cowboys fans out there, this is your moment to hope that the front office pulls the trigger. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Jerry Jones and his team see the same potential in this move as we do, because it could be the spark that ignites a much-needed defensive turnaround. Now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think bringing in Devin Bush or making a similar trade is the right call? Would you prefer they focus on the draft or other free agent signings? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters, not only to us, but to the team itself. Remember, this season is far from over, and with a little strategic thinking and some bold moves, the Cowboys can still chase that Super Bowl dream. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news because, as always, we're in this together, and every piece of news is a step closer to that championship we all crave. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us bring you more of the content you love and keeps this community growing. We're all part of the Dallas Cowboys family, and together we're going to keep pushing forward, celebrating the highs, analyzing the lows, and dreaming of that ultimate victory. Keep the faith, Cowboys Nation, because the season is still alive, and with the right moves, this team can surprise everyone. Until next time, stay passionate, stay loud, and as always, go Cowboys.